Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Fan Video. Manila, Philippines. Eala will now try to regain her winning form at next week's Italian Open after pulling out in Catalonia. Eala has had a challenging start on clay. She was swept by Belgium's Elise Mertens in the second round of the Madrid Open on Saturday. In Rome, Eala faces another tall order against a star-studded field bannered by top players Aryna Sabalenka, Elena Rybakina, Coco Gauff, and defending champion Jasmine Paolini, among others. Paolini, born and raised in Italy, cruised past Gauff 6-4, 6-2 in last year's final. The 20-year-old Eala hopes to go far this time in her Italian Open return. She lost to Ukraine's Marta Kostyuk 6-0, 6-1 in the first round last year. Eala also competed in doubles at the Italian Open, teaming up with Gauff. The Filipino-American duo reached the quarter-final round and lost to home bets Paolini and Sara Errani 5-7, 6-3, 7-10. Paolini claimed a historic double after she and Errani clinched the crown following a 6-4, 7-5 victory over Mertens and Veronika Kudermetova in the title match. Eala sets sights on Italian Open as she skips Catalonia, a bold strategic move in her rising career. In the ever-evolving journey of young tennis talents, every tournament choice carries weight, shaping momentum, confidence, and long-term trajectory. For Eala, one of the most promising names in women's tennis today, her latest scheduling decision has sparked conversation across the tennis world. She is set to compete at the prestigious Italian Open while opting to skip the Catalonia event. At first glance, it may look like a simple calendar adjustment. But beneath the surface, this decision reflects strategy, maturity, and a carefully guided path for a player still carving her place among the sport's elite. A rising star with a growing reputation, Eala's rise has been anything but accidental. From her junior Grand Slam triumphs to her steady transition into the professional circuit, she has built a reputation as a fearless competitor with strong baseline control, impressive court vision, and a calmness that belies her age. Each season, she continues to test herself against higher-ranked opponents, gaining invaluable experience on the WTA Tour. For many analysts, Eala is no longer just a prospect. She is becoming a legitimate contender who can disrupt established names on any given day. Her participation in major European clay events signals a clear direction, building a strong foundation on one of the most demanding surfaces in tennis. Why the Italian Open matters. The Italian Open, held in Rome, is one of the crown jewels of the clay court season. As a WTA 1000-level tournament, it attracts the world's top players, offering not just ranking points but also a chance to test oneself in near Grand Slam intensity conditions. For Eala, this is not just another tournament, it is a proving ground. Competing in Rome provides exposure to elite-level competition, experience on slow, tactical clay courts, opportunity to gain significant ranking points. Preparation for Roland Garros, the French Open. Clay courts demand patience, endurance, and strategic point construction. Unlike faster surfaces, where power and serve dominance can dictate play, clay forces players to build rallies and win points through intelligence and consistency. Eala's game style, disciplined, steady, and technically sound, is well suited for this environment. The Italian Open, therefore, becomes more than just participation. It becomes a developmental milestone. The decision to skip Catalonia. While the Italian Open is a major opportunity, Eala's decision to skip the Catalonia event has raised eyebrows among fans and commentators. Catalonia, often seen as a useful warm-up tournament in the clay season, offers match rhythm and competitive preparation. However, skipping it appears to be a calculated choice rather than an absence due to injury or scheduling conflict. There are several possible reasons behind this move. 1. Physical management. The tennis calendar is physically demanding, especially during the clay swing. Young players often face the risk of burnout or minor injuries if they overload their schedule. Skipping a smaller tournament allows recovery and focused preparation. 2. Training block focus. Instead of competing week to week, Eala may be prioritizing a structured training block. This allows her team to refine specific aspects of her game, such as serve placement, defensive transitions, and endurance, without the pressure of match outcomes. 3. Peak performance targeting. The Italian Open is significantly more important in terms of ranking and prestige. By skipping Catalonia, Eala may be aiming to arrive in Rome fresher, sharper, and fully prepared for high-intensity matches. 4. Long-term strategy. Modern tennis development is no longer about playing everything available. It is about choosing the right tournaments at the right time. Eala's decision suggests a shift toward long-term career planning rather than short-term accumulation of matches. The bigger picture, building a clay court identity. Clay has historically been one of the most challenging surfaces for transitioning young players. It demands physical resilience, mental patience, and tactical adaptability. For Eala, this season appears to be part of a broader mission, building a strong clay court identity. Every match in Rome will test her ability to extend rallies without losing control, construct points with precision, defend under pressure, convert opportunities against top-tier opponents. Even in defeat, the experience gained at this level is invaluable. Many top players have described early clay seasons as character-building phases, moments where game style and mentality are reshaped. Eala's participation in Rome places her directly in that developmental pathway. Pressure, expectations, and growth. With rising visibility comes rising expectations. Fans from the Philippines and across Asia follow Eala closely, often hoping for breakthrough results in major tournaments. However, tennis development rarely follows a straight upward curve. There are learning phases, difficult losses, and moments of adjustment. What stands out about Eala's current approach is patience. Rather than rushing into every event for immediate results, her schedule reflects a focus on meaningful growth. Her team appears to understand a key truth of modern tennis. Consistency at the top level is built, not rushed. What success looks like in Rome. While winning the Italian Open would be a headline-making achievement, success for Eala does not necessarily depend on lifting the trophy. In developmental terms, success could mean winning multiple rounds against higher-ranked opponents, pushing seeded players to 3-set battles, demonstrating improved tactical discipline on clay, maintaining physical stability through tough matches. Even a strong showing in early rounds could significantly boost confidence heading into the rest of the season. The road toward Roland Garros. The Italian Open also serves another crucial purpose: preparation for the French Open. Roland Garros is the ultimate test on clay. Players who perform well in Rome often carry momentum into Paris. For Eala, this sequence of tournaments could define her clay season. If she adapts well in Rome, she enters Roland Garros with better match rhythm, stronger tactical awareness, increased confidence against elite opponents. Skipping Catalonia may ultimately be seen as a move that prioritizes readiness for this larger goal, a sign of professional maturity. Perhaps the most important takeaway from this decision is maturity. Young athletes often face pressure to play as many tournaments as possible. But elite development requires restraint, planning, and trust in long-term processes. Eala's choice reflects confidence in her preparation system, trust in her coaching strategy, awareness of her physical limits, focus on quality over quantity. These are the traits that separate promising players from long-term champions. Final thoughts. Eala's decision to skip Catalonia and focus on the Italian Open is more than just a scheduling note. It is a statement of intent. She is not chasing every opportunity blindly. She is choosing her battles, building her foundation, and stepping into bigger stages with purpose. Rome will test her. It will challenge her. And it will reveal how far she has come, and how far she can still go. In a sport where timing is everything, Eala may have just made one of her smartest moves yet. The tennis world will be watching closely when she steps onto the clay in Italy, not just to see if she wins, but to see how she grows. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.